You all settled? You guys good?
Are we good, Aaron? Yeah,
We're good.
Welcome back to episode 2 of Glitter and Garbage. I'm your host, Avery Pearson, on time as always. With me today are the guests, Justine Marino and Jeremiah Watkins.
Thanks so much for having us, Avery.
A pleasure. God, what's been going on? I see you brought...
This guy's coming in hot, sweaty, and late.
So,
all right?
he's so late. This motherfucker, we waited. It was 1 p.m. start time. We're all good to go. I confirmed a day or two ago.
Yep. I talked to Avery this morning.
We have a business meeting after this.
It's about him being tardy.
By the way, I think I might be late for that one.
Okay.
Oh, welcome you guys. Glitter and Garbage. I'm Justine Marino, joined again by my new favorite duo.
Yeah.
I just fucking love you guys so much. Hilarious comedians, producers of some of the hottest shows in LA. Also coming to Netflix is a Joke Fest. Both of you guys, let's get those plugs in. It's Avery Pearson and Jeremiah Watkins. Jer, what do you have coming up at Netflix is a Joke?
Stand Up on the Spots on May 2nd. We're doing we're doing some Dr. Phil lives.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then there may be something going on in the roast battle front.
Ooh.
There might be something. I can't talk about it yet, but there might be a little something going on there.
Did we just get a little glitter on this?
Did we get a little glittery
tasty?
sip of tea?
Ooh, yummy.
A little gossip.
Yeah, we love the hot goss here.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up, bitch. Yes.
Pinkies up, bitches.
Amazing.
Does
and then
anybody do pinky toes?
Ooh, underrated. Pinky toe.
Right?
Pinky toes up.
Pinky toes up.
By the way, Red Souls. Hello.
Blair's like, what's happening? Also Blair's here, you guys. Here she is. She's looking great. Her
Blair's
bows
awesome.
are tattered, but she's having a great time.
Gorgeous.
And then you're going to be in Kansas City too, right?
Yeah, May 23rd through 25th, I believe, in Kansas City, doing a weekend back home. So come on out so my family doesn't see me perform 2 low-attended shows.
Ooh, that's the worst.
The worst.
It's so bad.
Please come out to Kansas
It's
City.
so embarrassing when that happens.
Do you know how many years that's happened?
Yeah, no,
many years. That's
it
happened.
happens.
Really?
Oh, dude, for whatever reason, I will go back home and it's worse than any of the other markets.
Like, are your cousins like, hey, Jeremiah, by the way, this is what your cousin sounds like. Hey, Jeremiah, I know you're coming to town. Can I get some comps for the show? And you're like,
I stopped giving comps a while ago because it got out of control.
yeah. And
You're
you're like,
Oh, I'm
can
sure.
you pay
Yeah.
for the ticket?
Oh, like there was a year where like my mom worked at UPS for years, and I literally put I think 30 UPS employees
God.
on one show.
Wow.
That's so funny. My mom is the same. My mom's like at the grocery store, like, want to come to her show?
Right,
and she's just like, yeah, Steve from Ralph's, put him down.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay.
He cuts really good deli.
Yeah, he
Wow.
does. What do you have coming up at Netflix is a Joke and beyond?
Netflix and Bed Bath and Beyond. Netflix is a joke. I do a song called Bed Bath and Beyond. Oh, on Netflix, I'm gonna do the 88 show with Avery Pearson on Netflix is a Joke Fest, May 11th at 7:30 p.m. Hollywood Improv main room.
Okay.
Yeah, we have incredible. Yep, it's a comedy music variety show. I'm excited to drop this. So we have Night Courts Lacrita, and just added to the show, your friend and mine, begrudgingly, Josh Adam Myers.
Oh my goodness!
Oh,
wow. Again, breaking the pinky toes up.
Hello.
There it is. Right there. There it is.
Yeah, I know all you Josh Adam Meyer heads out there
There are quite a few.
clamoring.
They do love Josh. He's
Yeah.
done 1 podcast appearance, 1 Patreon appearance, and the theme song. So he's really always with people. He's
Yeah.
always in our hearts here on
Always
Glitter
in
and
our
Garbage.
hearts and in our ears.
He is
for sure.
always. You know,
And up our butts.
and up our butts, of course. You know, speaking of in our ears, last Sunday, so the jam, whenever the jam happens, if there's a fallout, I'm just like on stand. I'm just
I
like,
saw
Great.
you on the picture on Instagram. I was like, perfect.
I literally, I go to a movie, I take a day off level of mushrooms. Like I usually do a micro dose. This wasn't like a huge dose, but it was a bigger than a micro. Okay,
A mini
it was
dose.
like this is my. It was a light mini dose.
A mini HD dose. Got
And
it.
I was like, okay, this is my day off. I'm gonna take this. Go see that movie Abigail about the vampire ballerina girl.
Not on
guys
my
have-
radar traditionally.
You guys have kids,
but, okay. Yeah.
This is what happens when you don't have kids.
Blippy returns. Is that what it is?
Exactly. So I get out of the movie and I'm walking down Fairfax and I get this call and Josh is like, I'm going to need you tonight. And I'm just like, the mushrooms have hit at this point. And I'm like,
You're like, who is
I'm
this?
like, who is this? What show are you doing? He's like, I need you. We had a fallout. I'm like, I don't think I wasn't going to. He's like, no. I'm like, okay, I'll call you closer to the show time and see if you need me. He's like, I need you. Get your dancing shoes on. I'm like, okay.
Did he say that?
Oh, wow.
And I'm
Get your dancing shoes on to the singing show.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm like, well, he knows that's how to get me on.
Yeah,
you know,
right,
I'm like, dance, okay, I'm in.
Yeah.
But I was like, only if I can do like a prayer and not one of these Green Day backup fucking bullshit songs that you make me sing. So I get there. I'm wearing a corset, which I think helped because I'm like, there's going to be a reveal. You know, I've got to, if it's last minute, I'm still going to do a reveal. So I wore my Madonna t-shirt.
Oh, heck yeah.
And then a corset under. So after my set, I took it off, you know, still trying to have some production value and some wows on this last minute hour before added to the show set. Yeah. But I was really proud of myself. I sounded pretty good, you guys.
You're great, Justine.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And what's funny is Josh, right before I started singing, I saw that Jeremiah's face.
No F's given, Jeremiah Watkins.
He's just like, did you just say that to her?
No frigs given.
I'll have to listen to it. I have to be sold.
Oh, we'll pull it up right now.
You know what?
good.
Pull it up.
Pull it up.
Here's the thing is I will say, Josh, right before I started singing, he goes, now I'm going to need everyone to sing along because her voice is terrible. Literally says that right before.
Wow.
And I sang and it sounded pretty good and everyone was like, that sounded great. And then backstage, do you guys know Keon? He works at the Improv. He comes to every comedy jam. Super tall kid, really sweet.
Yeah, he's super nice.
He loves the jam. He comes backstage and he goes, Josh, I thought you were serious when you said Justine had a bad voice. I love that you made that joke at the beginning. That's how good I sounded, you guys.
Justine,
sold.
I'm
I'm sold.
Yeah, and everyone was mad at Josh for giving me a hard time about my voice because I sounded pretty good, you guys.
Listen, this next person doesn't sound good.
Yeah. Let me tell you what sounds good. Let me tell you what sounds good.
But I
haven't breathed in 30 years.
Exactly, I haven't breathed. I had my 14th vocal cord surgery last week.
I'm a human carburetor.
But yeah, I did. I was excited about that. No Matt Masisko pictures, no record of it. No one took video, but just know that I sounded okay, you guys.
Hey, sometimes you just got to do it for you.
Just
for the art.
Just for the love of the game.
Just for the record books.
Now,
And also, it gets expensive when you add photographers.
it's true. It is true. It is true. Now, what are your guys' go-to songs? Have you done? I know you guys were like, you're like part of the jam, like always there. You guys are like.
I've done a handful now. Some road ones.
Yeah.
I did like one of my first ones at the Comedy Store recently, and then I did one at Moon Tower. That was fun.
Oh, nice.
And then when we were at Moon Tower, I'd already done it before. I did Smash Mouth's All Star.
Oh, such a
Crushes
crowd
it.
pleaser.
But
It's a
there's
crowd
the
pleaser.
backstory to All Star is good, too.
The backstory is fun because for years, I'm talking years,
Yeah.
Josh refused for us to do it. I kept pitching it. I was like, this will crush. This will kill. Everybody will know
all the lyrics.
Everybody knows it. They love it. It'll work. And he's like, nah. And then we finally did it. We closed it out in Montreal one night, I think was the first time.
Yes.
And of course, it did awesome because everybody knows it.
Yeah.
And then
You're an all-star.
Yeah, everybody knows
Everyone
it.
knows that.
Yes.
Then the
everyone.
final show that I did as my character Mosh Pit on the jam at Skankfest Houston, there was a noise ordinance thing where they had to shut down the speakers and the show because it was starting to go into like curfew hours in Houston. So they shut off the mics and the speakers, and I got the whole crowd to start singing Smash Mouth All Star a cappella.
Oh my God.
Amazing.
Yeah, it was a fun moment.
Incredible.
Yeah, so since then he's let me do it properly a couple times. Like he's like with my support. All right.
I know. He's so funny. He's like, sometimes I just want to like text Joel, the guitarist, like behind his back and be we'll play. Like we're gonna plan some.
They
stuff.
have very different tastes as far as like.
They
yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I know. I've pitched some songs where he's like, nah, that won't work. I'm like, No Scrubs by TLC.
Oh,
Everyone knows
that'll
that
kill.
song.
That'll kill.
That would crush, right?
Yeah, I agree with you on
Any
that one.
huge
Thank
like
you.
sing-along song from the 80s, 90s, 2000s will do great.
Gonna do great.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wait, what's your go-to?
Oh, Josh doesn't let me do the format.
We're all just like waiting for Josh to let us do things. We actually can't start the podcast yet. Josh hasn't allowed it
Is
yet.
this sanctioned by Josh yet?
Okay, well, I wanted to get into some music talk
We just
with
all
you guys.
graze over it.
I know.
Yeah. I would do Dave Matthews, or I would try to get him to do a musical just to bother him.
Oh,
I
a
would
musical
I would
would be
try to
good.
get under his skin a bit.
I think I did Cry Me a River in Washington.
I wanted to do Cry Me a River. I thought I pitched that to him.
Yeah.
I'm like, this would fucking destroy.
Yeah, I did it many years ago, and it was fun because we had a violinist at the time, and it was freaking dope.
Oh shit! I didn't know there was a violinist.
Jay Golden, electric violinist, very talented guy.
Wow.
Very talented guy.
Yeah,
And I mean, Cry Me a River is just like
so good.
Oh.
I love that one.
I mean, you guys know I love Britney, but that song is a fucking bop.
I know,
okay?
it's really good.
It's really, really good. Okay, well, let's talk about I want to talk about some music stuff with you guys, since you were so involved with the Jam from its inception.
Yeah.
OG, you have a music show. One of my favorite things to do is get stoned late night and watch music videos.
Really?
Yes.
Cool.
It's one of my favorite pastimes, you guys.
Nice.
I actually recently was watching a bunch of boy band videos. Do you remember how unhinged those were?
Oh yeah.
They were insane. Like, I was like, am I just stoned, or is this...
No, they went for it.
They have hardcore. Are you talking about the hair dye?
I'm talking about all of it. The wardrobe, the effects. Like, there's one effect where Backstreet Boys, they're like doing this choreographed dance on chairs. I think it's to As Long As You Love Me, and they're all turning into each other, like they're morphing into each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember? And on set they were probably like, this is going to be so cutting edge. And
No, they were probably like, and they were probably like, remember how good the Michael Jackson black and white music video went?
Yes.
We should do
Yes.
that.
But let's keep it white.
Yeah.
That's white.
Yeah. We'll keep it a little bit more white on ours.
Totally.
Remember this guy?
Yes.
Did you see the episode where Backstreet Boys guest starred on Sabrina the Teenage Witch?
Of course. They got Britney too. They got Britney on
Did
it
they?
too. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. It was
Really?
a Halloween episode, I
Of
think.
course, because
Yeah.
they did that video. Remember, that's one of their crazy videos. Is the Backstreet's Back video? They're in this like haunted house.
Yes, and they're like,
And they're all. And
That video is awesome.
it is, and Nick Carter's like being a sexy mummy, and he's just like all wrapped up and has these mummy sluts next to him. It's
Yeah.
great.
I'd unravel that
Hashtag
mummy.
mummy
Mummy
sluts in the comments. Go for it.
We're keeping track of our mummy sluts. Call it home. We're up to one now.
Yeah. I mean, if there isn't, glitter and garbage merch yet, mummy sluts
sluts.
doesn't take the cake.
By the
we
way,
gotta make that happen.
I know a few mummy sluts, and they are wonderful.
Yes.
Elderly.
Elderly. I got to play a mummy slut on Dancing with the Stars last year for their Halloween episode. I got to
Heck
be a mummy dressed up, pretending to audition for Julianne Hough and Alfonso, who were the hosts. It was
Really?
so fun.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I got really not as hot as Nick Carter, not as slutty as Nick Carter,
Not
of
a slut,
course.
but close.
Close. Have you guys seen, or do you remember? It's fine if you don't, because I didn't until it came back like a fever dream last week when I was stoned watching it. But the Backstreet Boys "I'll Never Break Your Heart" video. They're like all in different rooms. They're like in this high rise, and they each have a different style room.
Yeah, it's like a Barbie kind of house. Yeah.
And Nick Carter has a crisscross part, you guys. Like his hair is like crisscross, like how girls used to do Tiffany Amber Thiessen did a lot of crisscross parts back in the day, and I fucking died. He's got these like long side bangs, and he's fucking emoting and hooking up with this girl. He has a bubble gun. It's very strange.
Was he your favorite Backstreet Boy?
Yeah.
Great question.
Yeah.
Nick. I liked Nick and Brian, but like
Brian was like,
Brian was so, and he had like the heart condition, right?
oh, did he?
Didn't he have like a baboon heart or something?
Sorry, wait. Oh, we're gonna have to stop for a second. Can we just hold on for a second? I don't know if we can continue. Did you say baboon heart?
I don't think he had something with his heart. I don't know where my phone
No,
went.
I'll look up baboon heart.
Yeah,
for
look
you.
up baboon heart.
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite? Because you were you and I were both boy band fans.
Oh, yeah.
But you were like I obviously wanted them to all be my boyfriend. But did you have a favorite? You know what I mean? Obviously not like attracted to them in that way, but
it was like I identify the most with this one.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was Nick Carter
Of
for me
course.
for Backstreet Boys, and it was JT for NSYNC.
Oh, JT.
Yeah.
I love JT.
Yep.
I mean, some stuff's come out about
And
it.
then it was from LFO. I think was it Rich?
Oh,
LFO.
Rich.
What was that song?
I mean,
Girl on TV.
I like girls that wear
Abercrombie
Yeah,
and
that
Fitch.
girl on TV. Yeah.
So
TV.
good.
Nice.
What was it that you said? I cut you off about the JT stuff with.
The JT stuff.
I think he's fine.
I think he's fine now.
They were trying to do like a temporary cancel him thing, and I was like,
They were so young back in the day.
Was it the
you know what I
sideburns that
mean?
through them off, or
What's that?
the sideburns that threw them?
It was the sideburns.
I'd cancel them for the sideburns.
no, it was. It wasn't it confirmed that they agreed for the baby to go. Bye bye bye.
Whoa!
I'm doing this tonight.
Oh my God! Do you do a joke about that? I mean, it's been so long and it's so dark, but wow, God,
does
Jeremiah,
now.
that's what I'm talking about. Yes, the baby did go bye bye bye.
Baby, it's gone. But let the truth remain. It's gone. Baby, it's gone.
You guys one up to bye.
So good. Did we find out about the baboon heart?
There's nothing about the baboon heart.
Nothing?
We're way off.
Wow.
Here. It's not even. I mean, here's what.
Justine just went off the grid.
No.
Yeah.
I know. I'm
How
out
many-
of pocket today, guys.
This is what I got. I went baboon heart in sync.
Oh, that's
Cool.
No, it's Backstreet Boys.
Backstreet Boys.
Well, that might have been the issue.
Brian.
Well, there's nothing to know.
Dude, it's not going to work on your Canadian Google over there. Whatever you're searching for, whatever search engine's happening, your freaking fingers are dripping with syrup. You're not
There's
even...
a crank on the back. Why are you? Street Boy.
Okay, so he had open heart surgery. He had a heart murmur. So not a baboon heart, but
We do have. Is Ryan Gosling the missing Backstreet Boy member? Shaping My Heart. Don't Go Breaking My Heart. No baboon heart.
Okay.
But if there was a baboon heart song, we might get to that a little later.
oh my God, I think we should. I think that's in the vault of their unreleased tracks.
Thump, 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 thump.
But I did want to talk about. Okay, so you liked Nick and JT. So we had the same taste in the in the groups.
For sure.
Although I will say, I still think JC is the unsung hero of NSYNC.
Yeah.
His voice is so
very good.
And they sang and danced live. I was with Melissa Villasenor in Arizona, and we were both huge fangirls of NSYNC. Huge. And we are just like, they were singing and dancing live. Do you know how fucking hard that is?
It's extremely hard.
It's crazy. That's why
Yeah.
everyone lip syncs. I can never really judge it. Obviously, I don't have a good voice, so I can't judge anyone's singing
No.
ability at all. But
According
You
to
have a
the
good
most
voice.
recent jam, people are saying otherwise.
You got a beautiful voice.
Can you
Need
imagine?
to start what?
if I sang like a prayer on Sunday and it was just like Celine Dion level.
Oh, yeah. You're like, I swear, it's like
Yeah.
only the live audience
Yeah.
saw it. Yeah.
Like, I promise.
You're like, no, I have the iPhone recording.
Yeah. But yeah, I think JC now, I was a Justin girl back then, but I'm a Justice for JC girl because I do think he got fucked, because do you remember their last album, NSYNC's Celebrity,
Okay.
which I listened to on the drive home last night from Arizona. Very good album. I think I forgot how many bangers are on it, but his song Gone is on there, and they just flat out like gave him a solo. Like I feel like they were trying to tiptoe into like, all right, we're gonna see if he can do this on his own.
Oh, no, for sure.
He's been bothering us long enough.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
it was definitely like, that was his pilot.
It was his pilot.
Yeah.
It totally was. Remember the video? It's like I don't remember what any of the other guys looked like in the video.
Because it's almost like, if you don't know the history, you already thought that JT went solo by then. The way that they're shooting it and everything,
Exactly.
they're literally like in the background. It's all focused on
Yes.
him. Yeah.
Yeah, and no one else has a verse in it. It's literally just him with a few backup singers that happen to be NSYNC. Mm-hmm. Were you into
You're
the
gonna
boy
say
band?
something?
I was gonna.
What's that?
Were you into the boy bands back in the day? Like, what was your thought in Canada? Tell us from a Canadian's point of view.
Look at that hair.
Yes, the crisscross
Oh,
part.
nice.
Oh, my
Great.
goodness.
You guys, can we talk about this?
Yeah.
Like
Ooh.
when I the video, it cut to this, and I was I like spit out my drink. I was like, what is happening? This is a look.
That's a 7-year-old girl's haircut.
Yeah.
Exactly, right?
He looks like...
And that's coming from a guy who's had many 7-year-old girls'
You
haircuts.
had a lob when I first started. You had a long bob.
Yeah.
Yep. I remember that. I mean, we've all had bad haircuts, right? What's your worst haircut?
I mean, my hair just is like unruly. So like, sure, it looks incredible now. Sure, it's drying perfectly after coming out of the shower. Sure, there's just enough product in it where I can do this, and we got a little gray streak to make you think, yeah, maybe he's smart.
Yeah.
But when I was growing up, it was like, it would just sort of curl. So they used to call me like McDonald's haircuts because it looked like the golden arches. Oh. But I was Jewish, so it was like more of a potato lecca. Come on. Come with me. Let's go for a walk.
Wait, and you had was that the longest your hair ever was the shoulder length?
Yeah, it got like shoulder length, yeah.
It's so funny with your hair length because I remember when you cut your hair, it was like, it was crazy. Mm-hmm. And now I look back at those pictures of you, I'm like, what? How long was his hair?
It was long, yeah.
Super long.
It was really long.
I once did Halloween with you at the Improv, and I put on this like long blonde wig with a KC jersey or something like that.
Yeah.
And it was I was pretty good. I did your face.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so good. Yeah. That is good. Yeah. You guys, just the cutest.
We're just buddies.
Well, for my birthday, I asked people to dress up like me.
Yeah.
And you came dressed as Josh Adam Myers.
Well, it was a Justine era party, and everyone dressed up as different eras from Justine, and so the only thing that left to do is someone come in as Josh Adam Myers.
Of course, because he made me.
Sure.
He made
Justine
me.
by Josh.
He gave me permission to have the party.
You're welcome, by the way, for all those tats.
I feel like a bad friend, by the way.
No. I feel awful. That was like my one regret from the party was, you guys, Jeremiah came and could not find parking.
Yeah.
I know, but that's such an LA excuse.
No, but I
so
get it.
I can't find parking anywhere.
But in my
Literally.
area.
You have to park at the store.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
I should have Ubered. I had a set at the store earlier, and while I was circling, I was like, frick, I should have Ubered from the store and then just Ubered back.
Oh, yeah.
He couldn't
Next
find parking.
time.
I pulled in. I had like God's glory parking spot. I was like a 3-minute walk from your door.
Oh, so great.
It was great.
Yeah, sometimes you can really luck out, but then other times it's really, you're fucked.
Yeah.
But I appreciated you texting
Of
that
course.
you tried, that you were around the block, you know?
I just kept circling like a vulture over and over.
I'm like, I can feel his presence.
Mary, my wife, wore your T-shirt at Moon Tower.
She did?
Yep, she wore it to like industry parties and stuff. People were like, oh my God, Justine.
Oh my God. So we had merch. Mitch, because I did the Taylor
Mitch and
Swift
Merchie.
eras. I know. And we like sent out little tickets as with like
That's
the door.
awesome.
It was so dumb. But yeah, he
great.
put together a merch table because I love fucking merch. It's my favorite thing. Friends merch,
Merch is
concert
dope.
merch.
I wear merch. You wear merch.
I'm wearing merch right now.
Oh, wait, yeah. What is this?
So this is from my podcast, Trailer Tales.
Oh, yes.
Oh, great plug, by the way.
Really
What does it say?
organic.
There we go. And this is our friendship pact that we do every episode on the podcast, but it always changes. Basically, it's saying no matter how mad we get, no matter how upset, we're still going to remain friends at the end of every podcast.
I love that.
So like anytime we start arguing too much, we put our hands in, and then the pact changes every single episode depending on what's happening between us.
I love that.
That's
Yeah.
great. That's
Yeah.
great.
Also, I was trying to figure out. I was like, is this like a spiritual? Like
That's
a
what I
religion?
like. That's what I like about it, because people are like, "Did somebody die?"
Yeah, no, it looks that way. It
does look
literally
kinda
looks like
Jesus-y,
Yeah.
It looks like he's the hand under my hand.
These
you
are
know?
actual hands
Yeah.
from cut out from the podcast.
I love it.
Great.
It's
Yep.
so good.
Shout out to my girls,
Yeah.
Chelsea Lynn and Libby Higgins, a couple of the funniest women on the planet.
It's a really
correct?
funny pod.
So funny.
Super
super
fun.
super funny.
Super fun.
Okay, you guys, let's talk a little bit more. You brought up a very. I wanted to ask what your music videos, like the craziest music videos you can think of. You brought up a really good one that I revisited this morning, the Butterfly video by Crazy Town.
Here's how
I had that album.
Here's how it kicks off that
classic.
song. Come, my baby. Come, my baby.
Come, my lady.
Okay, I stand corrected. Come, my lady. come, my lady. You're my butterfly sugar, baby. That is how they open.
Such a sexy,
Oh.
pretty little thing.
With your tongue ring. Remember, there was a
The
tongue ring.
stars, yeah.
There's nothing what I won't try. Butterflies in the eyes and looks to kill. because I'm this confused. Because I can, the only thing that I know is she got sex appeal.
Yeah.
Love is real. Man, it's one of those songs where if I had the song playing, I would probably be able to bust it out.
Every lyric.
But like I can't. It's been so many years.
It's so good though. Like, has anyone ever done it at the Jam? Like that, I think would do.
Ooh, I want to say I want to say someone did that.
I feel like someone had to have done that.
Might have.
That video is insane though. I was sober and felt like I was on mushrooms watching it. Have you seen it recently?
No.
They're like in a field or a forest.
Yeah. It's like what it reminds me of is did you ever see any of the more recent like MGMT music videos and stuff like that?
Yes.
It was kind of like a more rock version of some of the MGMT like kind of trippy like butterflies like kind of foliage everywhere.
Yes, lots of foliage.
Yeah.
Big foliage
Big
budget.
foliage group.
Music videos are such a weird thing. It's like they never make any sense.
Never.
Not one.
My favorite is the soundtrack music videos from the 90s. Do you guys remember? Because like the Aaliyah video, Are You That Somebody, for example. She's doing this like cool choreography in a cave. Everyone's wearing like black and like gunmetal colors, like charcoal. Everyone looks really cool. And then on the wall, there's like a hawk flying around, like cool vibes. And then on the wall is just Eddie Murphy. It's like a scene from Dr. Dolittle. Do you remember they like cut into random scenes that
I
didn't
love
make
when
sense.
they do crossovers of movies for music videos and
Yeah.
stuff like that. Chad Kroger's Hero with Spider-Man.
Yeah.
I lost
That
my
was big.
virginity
That
to
was
that
big.
video.
Let's
No joke. I was in a basement, obviously, as most people are when
That's
they
where you
lose
go.
their virginity. And do you not know this? This is like classic Marino 101.
Oh, let's do it. I'll take the beginner course.
Perfect. The Glitterati
Sign
knows.
me up.
They're well versed, but I was like, it was a school night, and I hung out with all seniors, and I was a junior, and so I was like, I was a party girl.
Listen, we know you were cool. Okay?
I was really cool.
Say you're cool without saying you're cool.
I was drunk on a Tuesday,
Wow,
and I had to go to
impressive.
school the next day. But yeah, I was with the guy I had been seeing for like the whole year, and we were on a sectional couch in my friend's basement. I think there were like maybe other people asleep next to us, and then that video came on. We were just watching MTV like late night, and that video came on, and I was like, this sounds like a great song to lose one's virginity to. Like I had that thought.
Oh, wow.
And I made it happen.
What
you know,
part of the L sectional were you on, by the way? Were you on the little divot or were you on the longy?
we were. Well, it was like a U.
Oh, it's okay. Yeah.
So
yeah.
we were in the middle,
Oh.
and I remember my friend Jenny and her boyfriend, who weirdly looked like my boyfriend, were like on the other side.
Interesting.
And there was a pillow barrier between us.
Sure, because you respect their space.
Because we're respectable.
My question is, did he last just the length of the song, or
Great.
did it roll into another song
Great
afterwards?
question.
I think it rolled into another song. It wasn't like the longest lasting ever, but like it
Wait,
wasn't.
which song was it again?
It was Hero by Chad Kroger. Say that
hero could save us.
I don't know, Brad.
Not gonna
Kelly's just on the couch next to me. She's on the short form of the seat. You know what? Let's respect their space. Let me grab this pillow. Oh, look, it's My Little Pony. Cool. Put it there. All right, I think I'm ready. I know that you're a senior and I'm a junior, but I think I'm ready. Protection? What's that? The only protection I have is the My Little Pony pillow. Kelly, look away.
Oh my God.
Pinkies up, boys.
Pinkies up, boys. Oh my God. That was it, basically. That was it. And then I drove to school the next day.
Sure, he's not going to drive you at that point.
He's not going to drive. Yeah, he's good.
But at least you were of age to drive.
I was of age to drive. I was 17, and then I went to all girls school, and then I remember I walked in, and my friends were all like, Did you have sex? Like they just knew.
They knew
Yeah.
just the way that you were
The
that you
glow.
floated in. Your scum
I was
all over.
Did you
They're like, you're drenched in cum.
dripping? Just,
I just imagine like two girls walking in, like one of them, it's clear that you both lost your virginity at the same party. It's like something's different about Suzanne, and like it's like must be the way she walked. I think she had sex, and then it pans over to you. You're just covered.
And they say that a hero.
Guys, I don't know.
Let me just
Is there
drain
something
this out my
different about
ear.
me?
Yeah. Oh my God, I'm crying. Oh, that's so good. But that was a really good music video.
Yeah, it was
I
solid.
was moved by it.
It's really good.
It's a really special
Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire's literally holding on to Kirsten Dunst, swinging through the city.
one. So good.
Yep.
So good. Who's your favorite Spider-Man? Do you guys have one?
Oh, Tobey Maguire.
Toby for sure.
I'm a Tobey guy. Some people think he's too emotional, but I think he's the best Spider-Man. And when he came back, I mean, in the most recent Spider-Man movie, just his scenes reminded you of how good the acting are in those original Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Also, how good Willem Dafoe is. I think he is the best villain
Good.
in the Spider-Man MCU. I really
great.
think he's the
so
best.
good.
He's phenomenal.
Yeah, I'm gonna double down on you there, Jared. I mean, it's just like that was when it was a little bit more innocent, and then you're just trying to like up the game in terms of.
Sorry.
What was? Sorry, one
What was-
second.
what
I think
was
we just
this?
had Willem Dafoe enter
Yeah,
the
I think
studio.
Willem just.
Harry, it's your father.
And sorry, it's
Yeah.
pronounced William.
Willem.
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 It's Willem.
Yeah.
No I.
Yeah, Harry. One of my favorite sketches that Bill Hader did on SNL was with Willem Dafoe. They're looking in, it's like a changing room mirror, but Bill Hader's on the other side. There is no mirror.
Yeah.
And he's just talking to Willem Dafoe like he's the evil thoughts. He's like, you're going to do bad tonight hosting the show. Like, it's so funny.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, I miss those good innocent days of Spider-Man and getting emotional, and now they're just trying to like top. They're like, oh, how can
I'm getting laid on a C shape.
exactly on the C shape in my friend's basement.
Yeah.
Did you guys lose your virginity in a basement?
I was on a cruise.
Oh, okay. What?
Learn something new every day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Grief. I just keep finding out how different Avery and I grew up. I lost my virginity on a cruise, actually.
Jeremiah lost it on a rowboat in the lake.
Tugboat, all right? It was a tugboat in a pond.
Oh my
In a creek.
Yeah, in a creek.
Wait, where did you lose your virginity?
Mine was, mine was in LA in my apartment. So,
Really?
yeah.
Oh, good for you.
Yep.
That's cool.
Yep. With my wife.
that.
Yep. I mean, I've only had sex with her. So.
Through a sheet.
That's so cool, though. You're just like, yeah, this is it. You know?
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
like
it was
that.
before, it was, we had been dating for a while, and I was like, I love her. She loves me. It's time. And it happened.
Yeah, it
And then
did.
It didn't stop
Stop
happening. It keeps going.
going.
We had sex last
Oh,
night.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hello,
Yeah.
I'll take
Yeah,
that.
you should say that
a hero can save us. I'm not gonna stand
Trusting.
you.
Literally drenching. Just jizz. A jizz.
It's underneath everything. And you grow your armpit hair, too.
It's up, and you did give me armpit hair. Am I lactating or do I have hairy nipples?
Both.
Wait, so what are your favorite like music videos? What do you think? Each, if you had to pick one, if that's too hard, I'll give you top 3. Because that was, think about like what a specific moment in time that was when that was like, we were alive during that. Like TRL was everything.
I mean, I'm going to
you
have to
know?
say Genie in a Bottle. It's real easy.
Oh, so good.
Real simple.
Was that because you were getting covered in
One more
jizz
time to the
yourself?
judges. There it is.
You were.
Yeah, make sure we get a close up of that.
Yeah,
Thank
can you, can we, Mitch, can we do a cut down for that, please? Thanks.
this.
Slow motion
Listen,
would be good.
one of the followers of the show, please make a GIF real quick.
Real quick.
Send it to Justine.
Yes,
Yeah.
please. Genie in a Bottle's good.
Genie in a Bottle. I mean, look, she's just.
So hot.
Oh my God.
Were you more into her than Britney, would you say? It's tough.
Apples and oranges.
It is
man.
apples
It's
and oranges.
It's actually probably apples and apples, but it's apples and oranges. They were
is.
both like, it was like the Britney Snake video was like insane.
Yeah.
I mean, she was so, I mean, Hit Me Baby One More Time was just like, blew your on my virgin mind.
Yeah.
You know, it's insane. It was the best.
But then Genie in a Bottle, she's like, you're gonna rub me the
right.
right
Come
way.
on.
And she's like rolling around in the sand,
Yeah.
right? Ooh. What about
Pretty steamy stuff.
pretty steamy stuff?
Pretty steamy stuff.
We're all just covered in jizz
we should leave
at
the
end.
studio.
Wait, what about you? What's your fave?
Well, does it have to be specifically of that era
No,
or just
it can
music
be anything.
video in general?
Anything.
One of my favorite music videos
Oh boy.
is Creed Higher.
Oh my God.
I love that music video.
Yeah.
Because it's like epic. And I was at a bar in Spokane, Washington recently after shows. And when Creed comes on at a bar, I don't know if you've been to a bar recently when Creed comes on.
I haven't.
The whole atmosphere changes.
Really?
And everybody starts singing Creed.
I believe it.
Dude, like, it's like, it was awesome.
Yeah. Yeah.
Man, and then you know what is a super memorable music video for me? Like, you know when certain music videos or certain things when you watch it for the first time, you knew exactly where you were?
Yes.
Okay. This one is from SNL, but the reason why this one was so like cool to me is it's the Jizz in My Pants music video.
Oh yeah.
I remember the exact moment I saw that because I was so shocked that NBC could get away with showing that.
Yeah.
It was so much dirtier than anything that was airing on the
Right.
show. And I remember seeing a disclaimer before it went on, like, due to the following content, this is airing at a later time. It said something like that, and that was at least in the region where I was watching.
Wow.
Because I was like, what? I was like, what is this message? I've never seen this on SNL before.
Interesting.
Put a dick in a box? Like, what are you even talking about?
Yeah, well, I was way further than that. So they start playing it, and my dad is asleep next to me. He's like snoring, and they start singing the song "Jizz in My Pants," and I'm literally, my mouth is like dropped watching it, and I kept looking around to be like, this is crazy for anybody, but everybody was not awake in the house, and my dad's just like snoring asleep next to me. I'm like, this is one of the most epic things I've seen.
Amazing.
Just like breaking, the format.
The jizz barrier.
Yeah.
The jizz barrier.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was cool.
It was incredible that they got to do that, like opened up a whole new world for idiots, like we could do anything we want.
Yeah.
Literally anything.
That's a good one. I forgot that was like, it's crazy that was edgy back then. You know what I mean? Compared to like now.
But for network TV, that's really edgy.
Totally.
Saying jizz that many times.
Even now, I think if that came out, it would, if it hadn't existed and it came out right now, whoever was on SNL and did it, I still think it would have been like a big, insane, jizz in my backs, jizz in my backs and dick in my box.
Yeah.
Jizz in my pants and dick in a box. I still think would be on the edge right now.
Well, they won a Grammy for that one, yeah.
For which one?
Dick in a Box.
Dick in a Box. I think they did.
I believe they won a Grammy.
Right?
Yep.
That's all you can hope for. Is you write a song called "Dick in a Box" and you get a Grammy.
I mean, it's
I mean,
Justin
that's-
Timberlake and Andy Samberg and Lonely Island.
Yeah,
you know?
it's like
Dick and a Grammy.
fucking bangers.
That's all you want.
Did you guys see I don't watch SNL a ton, but if there's like a really funny sketch that's gonna hit for me, Mitchell, send it my way. Did you guys see the Beavis and Butthead one?
No, I heard it was
Ryan
good
Gosling?
though. I heard it was good.
Oh my God. Everyone's just breaking. Like, it's so funny. And I know
love
people are like, oh, they shouldn't break. But
I
I
like
love
it.
it when they break.
It's the funniest stuff.
It's so dumb and funny. And, we've all done, been working with our friends where you just can't keep it together.
I mean, so Trailer Tales is a character podcast,
Right.
but man, Libby and Chelsea break me so much
I
on the
love
show
that.
because and like I try to be very, very committed to my characters, but sometimes it's just so ridiculous where you gotta break.
It's fun. This is for fun. It's like, what's going on over there?
Oh, I'm doing some sanitizer. So
Did
that
something happen
I can,
earlier,
No,
or-
so because I'm going to get ready to do
Oh, I'm excited.
you know what's coming
Oh,
next,
I know
you
what's
guys.
coming.
Tommy's
next.
grumpy.
Oh,
Yes.
I'm literally, I've got some growlies.
I love it. I hope you came hungry, you guys.
I'm very hungry
yeah.
for Twizzlers.
For Oh, okay. I do want to say
All right.
he was enjoying red vines at the party. I'll just say it.
Huh.
We had a bucket.
Only because there was no Twizzlers.
Yeah, but here's what I'll say. I went to go buy these on the way.
God bless you.
I could not find, because I have the big tub from my birthday party, but I was like, no, I'm not going to take a chance that there might be a
Stale.
less than fresh.
Right,
exactly.
Right.
So I bought completely brand new fresh Twizzlers and red vines, and I even got
Whoa, down under.
because have you had this one
Yes,
before?
I
Okay,
have,
great.
yeah.
So we'll do a taste test, but I did think it was interesting. They didn't have any regular Twizzlers.
They said nibs.
They have the bites, and they
Is
had
it the smaller?
This is bites.
Got it. But we get the idea.
We get the idea, but I mean, Ralph's has so little faith in Twizzlers that they don't actually carry the original. So I'll just put that note out.
fine.
I'll put that poster
This
on
will
your
taste
desk.
Justine's already thrown shade, trying to influence the viewers. I am taking mental note of all of this.
Yeah. And also part of the Twizzler thing is the knot for me. It's making the knot, doubling the knot, and then you have like this little chunky.
You're talking about the pull and peels?
I'm talking about just a regular Twizzler is a stick, like the stick, and you can tie like I'll do it on the vines when we get to it.
Show us when we
Okay.
get to the vines.
I will,
I'm
sure.
gonna spit out my gum.
Ooh, it's getting
Okay.
dirty.
It's getting
serious.
real, you guys. So last time Jeremiah and Avery were on, I of course asked them Twizzlers or red vines, and they both incorrectly said Twizzlers.
Correctly.
Incorrectly.
Correctly.
So I said, hey, next time I have you on, we're doing a fucking taste test.
Yep.
No problem here.
And here we are. So please.
I'm so excited.
Absolutely.
So we've got again.
So how are we gonna do this? What's gonna?
Twizzler bites. We'll each take one of each. Okay.
Okay.
Let's start with the Twizzlers. Actually. So
Now,
ev-
should I just a few of these for
yeah,
me to?
just take a few.
Thank you.
I mean,
Can I take a few extra because I like them so
take
much?
a few extra. I mean, I don't want to fucking take them home. You guys take them. Shots fired.
Oh, they smell good.
They smell fantastic.
They smell
But
good. You
just-
open up the bag, yeah.
but feel
Jeremy, maybe I
them.
have a couple
The
more
co-
there. Take a little
Jeremiah.
extra. Take some extra for yourself. Oh, it smells
This
like
smells really
it
good.
smells so good. You crack
Smells
that bag.
fantastic.
Okay,
let
I
me
will
know.
say this.
The smell.
We're like licorice
Cherry?
sommeliers right now.
You sniffed it.
It is a nice sniff, but
Yeah.
feel the
Oh.
but the
come on.
texture is
I can't
very
wait.
hard though. You know what I mean?
Good. All the more merrier. Harder the better.
Okay, shall
Harder
we?
the better.
Yep.
I'm gonna take. Should we do two?
Yeah, let's do a couple.
Let's do a couple at a
Two
time.
in the mouth.
Okay.
1, 2,
Ready?
3, go.
Go.
Happy dance. Delicious. Perfect.
Uh-uh.
A perfect bite.
What?
Delicious. Because you get to, because it's almost like a piece of gum that dissolves in your mouth.
That's what I want. I love to chew gum and then have it just dissolve, and I swallow
Well,
it
it's better than
forever.
throwing it out and ruining the where do we live? The planet.
The planet. Mm-hmm.
They're delicious. Oh, more.
See, for
Did you eat
me,
all of them?
and I hope you guys are enjoying this ASMR of eating
Oh, yeah.
licorice, but there's
Just don't
not.
smack into the mic.
There's not.
This is experience of me doing years of podcasting,
Oh, I know. People
eating
get
and stuff
so
like that.
mad.
They get very upset.
They get
So,
upset.
Chew off the mic, then you can talk into the mic.
Yeah. Okay. So here's my thing. There's not like enough. It's like a hint of flavor. You know what I mean?
No.
You don't think there's enough cherry?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think you guys
Interesting.
understand what a sweet tooth I have. I mean, I have a cupcake tattoo. I'm like, I'll mainline frosting. You know
Okay.
what I mean?
Okay. Well,
Okay, so that's number one.
that's number one.
Okay, now we're gonna do a red vine, which already when I pass them around, feel how much softer it feels in the package. It's like this is this. I don't know. This could be stale.
We got a texture girl over
I'm a texture. I'm a
I gotta tell
texture
you,
girl.
Those are usually like they feel like they're like dissolve in my mouth like they're particles.
Oh, I like it. Yeah.
No.
I'm like dissolve.
Well, look, I'll have an open mind.
Have a hope. I mean, look at that. It's
A
so
fresh-
fresh. It's like
A fresh red.
bendy. Look at this, you
Oh, look
guys.
at that.
Ooh, really nice.
Thank you so much.
A fresh red. Okay.
These are very fresh.
They're fresh.
The smells good.
The smells good. A little more.
Doesn't have as much.
A little bit more waxy
scent.
smell though.
Yeah.
Well,
Almost as though it's plastic.
Let me smell the. Smell the bag.
Okay, smell the bag.
thing,
Smell the bag.
Or
This
the
doesn't have as
The thing.
pungent an odor as the Twiz.
But it has.
Oh, it's got a little kick.
It's got a little kick in there. I think the odor of the Twizzler is stronger. I think the taste on the red vine is stronger. So let's
Okay.
see. Okay.
Okay.
Shall we? One,
What are we
2.
doing? We're doing the whole thing in our mouth?
Should we do the whole thing?
Okay.
You want to just
Okay.
put the whole thing in?
The whole thing in.
1.
Okay, 1, 2.
Pinkies up.
Pinkies up.
It's not even close.
Really?
No. It loses its taste. No. Oh, wait.
No, it's got more taste. It's got more taste. You have to at least admit, even if it's not the taste you prefer,
Let me have another Twizzler.
there's not as much taste here. In the Twizzler.
Oh.
No?
It's not. 'Cause
You hate it?
It's almost dusty.
I don't hate it. It's just on the back end.
Yeah.
The
After.
front end of when you bite into it is great. I love it. But there's something about the back end of a red vine that doesn't hold its flavor as well.
It's so much better.
That?
Yeah.
I disagree.
Okay.
I hear it's an East Coast, West Coast thing, though.
What about down under?
Done and that. I think we're going
Wallaby,
to all
wallaby,
agree.
woo.
I think we're going to all
yeah.
agree here. Okay. But I have heard that West Coast prefers red vines. East Coast is a...
Now, do you think
Twizzler.
that plays in also? Nostalgia is a huge part of a lot of conditioning
Yeah.
of a lot of foods and a lot of even personal likes with music and restaurants
Yeah.
and different things like that.
Do you ever,
There's some places back home that, since eating other places and being away from it for a while, I can be like, okay, that's not the best. But I will say still that I still like Kansas City barbecue the most, which people will disagree with. They'll say Texas is better or
Right.
Carolina or whatever. I will admit, just from traveling all over and eating a bunch of barbecue, my nostalgia does play into
Of course.
my choice of.
Of course.
can I sidebar question this
Yeah.
for you? Can I pull this here? Is it the barbecue sauce or is it the meat? What's happening?
It's both.
Okay.
It's both. It is both. Because if I just said sauce, then I mean that's your answer right there. That
Yeah.
if it's actually the way that
it's
the
cooked.
brisket is cooked and everything.
And do they have tofu options in Kansas City? Just a
For-
brick of toe?
This freaking
Just,
guy.
I love a brick of toe.
Do you like a brick of toe?
I love a
Are
brick
you
of
veggie?
toe. I'm full vegs.
Oh my God. Are these vegan?
I think
This-
Twizzlers are vegan.
You
These
are-
red vines are for sure, and I'm pretty sure Twizzlers are.
Can we Willoughby Wallaby Woo?
Yes, we can.
Wallaby,
And these
wallaby,
are
woo.
vegan.
Dananda.
Okay, so now we have.
Hugh Jackman.
I mean, just the scent alone,
Nicole
you guys.
Kidman.
Oh, Nicole Kidman.
Nicole Kidman.
I'm so bad at
Baz
accents.
Luhrmann. Baz
Baz
Luhrmann.
Baz.
Baz.
Oh, just
Now these.
This could take the
Oh,
cake.
the
'cause this is-
wallaby.
yeah.
I mean, look
and
at
it's
it.
also made.
It's moist. It's like moist.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And I love that it's thick. It's like it's thick and moist.
Just we're going back to the C-shaped cast. Hey babe, pass me that pillow over the other side. Kaylee, go to bed.
Thick and moist was not something that I would use to describe this, but
But it works.
when you're on glitter and garbage, you're on glitter and garbage.
You're on garbage.
Okay, shall we
Smell?
sniff it?
Okay,
It
unique.
smells really good.
So nice. Okay,
This
one.
smells like Christmas.
It does too.
I'm Jewish.
Oh my god.
No.
The softness, the texture,
It's no competition.
literally none. Oh, it's so good.
Because the juices come in.
The juices come in, and it packs the most punch of flavor, I would say. And the consistent flavor, and there's no like artificial kick at the end, which I do get. Red vines do have a little bit of.
Wiley, it's the best.
It's so good.
Yeah.
This is I think sensory recollection. Like you know when you open a toy and you feel like you're back at Toys R Us.
Yes.
Now I will say, this is strawberry. This is not cherry. Another factor, but it's definitely consistency,
Yeah.
flavor, authenticity.
Oh,
These are,
more digestible. Like this thing is forming a small colony in my gut.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I think those are like also like not a lot of high. Oh no, there is corn syrup. in it.
Delicious.
Never mind.
Oh, there is.
I was like, no, these
Let's
are
put that to the side.
these are healthy.
No, the healthy ones are not good.
be healthy.
No, they're
Healthy
so
is
good.
like you have to have like a raspberry,
Yeah,
versus this.
yeah.
But the Willoughby Wallaby Woo.
Well, at least we're all in agreement on that.
So
it's so good.
We know our first place.
I mean, you guys
And
both
then-
like the Twizzlers.
And you still are standing by red
I'm
vines.
standing by red vines. Twizzler doesn't pack enough of a flavor punch for me. It's like a hint of flavor that they tried to like pour on top of some like wax that they left out.
That's how I feel about red vines. I
Really?
Feel, yeah, like there's this weird powdery quality to it. The consistency
I
doesn't
love
do
it's
it.
kind of grainy.
Enjoy. Yes, it's too grainy. That part I don't like. I want it to be denser.
I'm not gonna lie, these are not the freshest ones. I have a tub in my car that I wish I had brought in because these are not
You
soft.
have a tub in your car?
I do. I brought the tub,
the tub
too,
from-
just in case
yeah.
Ralph's didn't have a smaller pack.
Oh.
But I do think the tub is a little
Maybe
more
you want to
soft.
heat those for like 5 seconds in a microwave first.
Also, the straw is better on the Twizzler than a red vine.
Really?
No, this one is an actual straw.
Look at
on
that.
A red vine.
No. I'm saying on the original Twizzlers.
Oh yeah, are they a straw?
Aren't they?
No,
Or are
I
they
think-
solid?
I
Are
think
they
it's
solid?
solid. Yeah.
These are the straw.
That's the straw.
Did I Mandela my effect?
You
Whoop,
did.
let's take that back. We're gonna go sound speed. Ready, five.
Did my
And go.
did I Mandela affect myself, thinking that there was a straw that I bit off with the Twizzler that's actually those were red vines?
It was a butterfly effect.
Let's take that again.
It was a butterfly effect. Sugar, baby. Come, my baby.
there you
Come,
come, my
lady, you're a butterfly.
You know
Mandela
what's
effect, baby.
Crazy. You know what's crazy about that video is two guys are wearing no shirt. Like one just has like the bass guitar,
Yeah.
no shirt, and then one dude's just wearing a Dare t-shirt. Like
Like against drunk driving?
no, like against drugs. Like
Oh, Dare Against
trying
Drug.
to keep kids off drugs.
That
Like a-
song is not keeping kids off.
No,
drugs.
it's not.
That song is pushing kids into
And then-
drugs.
At one point, there's just like a forest orgy. There's a white girl with dreads. Like it's like there's a lot going on.
That's problematic.
I had the album, and that was one of the covers that I always felt weird having. Like I would hide it underneath other CDs, like so my mom and dad wouldn't see that one.
Oh my god.
Because I was like this girl, it's an animated girl, licking on like a lollipop in a sexual, seductive way.
Sure.
I was like that with Victoria's Secret catalogs.
Oh really?
I mean,
Who isn't?
well, yeah.
Wait, so would you guys just like steal the catalog and be like,
From my mom.
yeah?
I mean, man. I'm just gonna say, Justine's HJ technique is getting me really going over here.
Hello.
So
Uppy
lackadaisical.
down.
Wow.
A little bit of uppy downy over here.
Let's just say she's been unemployed from the HJs for a while.
time.
Yikes. This thing is just, oh my goodness.
Ow, 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 ow.
It's really loose.
Ow,
and
ow, 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 ow.
really loose and lazy. That's
Yeah,
how I like
Oh,
it.
she wore rings. Yeah, loose and lazy.
Loose and lazy.
Tune in next week on Glitter and Garbage does Loose and Lazy.
Oh my god. I am
Loose
bad
and Lazy
at.
is a great podcast.
I'm bad at hand jobs. That was never my. I
no
was-
one's good at it.
No. they're
One of
ba-
my favorite.
Here we
Do you
go.
remember Eric Gruber?
Yes, I love
comedian.
Eric.
I love Eric Gruber. He has one of my favorite jokes about hand jobs because it was just a short, concise joke. He goes, "I have a tip for every woman who gives hand jobs: use your mouth." Classic
That-
joke. Classic.
That was my move in high school.
I mean,
you know?
and that's why you were one of the cool girls.
That's the cool
Exactly.
kids. We're back.
Yeah.
Back
And
on
we're
the
back.
C-shape. It's
I got a
it's My
job.
Little Pony pillow right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, I know they're bad. The last time I really was dating a guy and tried to give a hand job, it was so bad. I was apologizing the whole time, and then we didn't have any like lotion. We only had aloe vera, which
Yikes.
fucking cools and then also evaporates in like
And it
2
gets
seconds.
super dry.
And gooey. It was the worst hand job. Where that it wasn't Mitch, so obviously that didn't.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I would hope not that you're not using aloe vera in your 30s as a
Like, are you
full-grown
using, like-
woman.
Was it disinfectant?
If you were doing that, I'd be like, Justine, what is wrong with you? Mitch, run, buddy, run.
Yeah,
3
it's with
second-
Mitch who like we could just buy lotion for
Yeah,
the home.
yeah.
And I'm like, nope, aloe
No,
vera.
it's gotta be aloe vera.
3-second hand job and disinfect.
You have to have a bad memory associated with every time I try to go down there.
Oh my
Aloe
god.
vera, more like goodbye Vera.
Yeah, good.
One more time.
Ayo.
Aloe vera, more like goodbye Vera.
Yeah,
We'll
I
get
mean,
that
I
in
might as
post,
well
Aaron,
use
okay?
hand sanitizer. You know,
Well, that's what you were doing.
I basically was.
Yeah.
Now wait, hold on. Was it aloe vera from a plant?
No,
Because
no.
that's actually quite greasy.
That's a grease. No, this was from like a little pump from like for like a sunburn. You know,
It's like the gel, the green gel,
the green
right?
gel.
Oh, I know exactly. Because as a white guy who suffered so many sunburns over the years, the amount of times I've had to get it all over my back and my arms and stuff, I know exactly.
Don't talk to me about ASMR issues when you going.
Oh, that's way more easy to hear than the clicking and the chewing and the sucking.
People,
you know, I have a clicky jaw.
It's a thing. It is a legit thing that some people, it's like nails on a chalkboard.
no, they
for them.
really.
Okay.
They're. I've had people because we've done taste tests before, and people have written in and been like,
What kind of cooking show is this?
No, we at one point I did a thing where we tasted all the Trader Joe's pumpkin stuff.
Right.
Oh,
and
that's
people
fun.
were like, "Oh, please."
Yes, dude, we did so many challenges on Scissor Bros that were eating challenges.
Yeah.
Anytime
Gross.
one of us would smack into the mic, dude, the comments would light up and they'd be like, please move your mouth away from the mic.
Yeah.
Please stop this. This is horrendous. So, shout out to the Scissor siblings out there.
Yes. All right, you guys, we've done everything we wanted to do except we wanted to maybe end with a little
Baboon heart?
A little baboon heart with
Do
a
you
little
wanna do a baboon
song.
heart, like bye 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 or something?
Maybe a little bye bye bye. Now, Jer, I know you have a killer JT impression.
Okay.
So do you want to sing
The JT part?
The JT part, and we'll
Yeah.
end with a song. Which
Do you want to take the JC opening part?
I mean, I will if you guys want. He has the best voice, so I feel like you guys aren't going to believe that I did well at the jam on Sunday after, but I will do it.
Heck yeah.
I know you did well at the gym.
I did. Well, look, it's Madonna. That's in my range. I don't do well when he's like Green Day, Weezer, like these fucking dudes.
Yeah, bro voices.
Voices.
Yeah.
I have a limited range, and it is Madonna Like a Prayer, and that's it.
Heck yeah. Well, that's a good range.
It is. It's good.
Solid.
Okay, I'm gonna pull up. I do know the lyrics, but just in case I get stage fright. And
I'm doing the same thing.
Avery is gonna play little. Oh yeah, let me put on.
Oh yeah, we're gonna
need headphones.
headphones for this studio sesh that's about to happen.
We have a studio. I love every time you guys on. There's a studio sesh.
It's a full-on variety show.
It is a variety show now. When you guys are on.
Okay. So
Oh, it's so good.
yeah, it's gonna be
That's
great.
up there. That is up
All
there.
right.
It's lower.
You lowered it?
Yep, half step to make it easier to play.
I'm doing this tonight. Gonna start a fight. Ready?
Yeah. Are you good?
Yep, I'm just listening.
Okay. Oh, it's so good.
1, 2, 3, and.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. Sorry, I lost my loved you. Okay.
I lost my place in the song.
I got so into it. It's like my.
Can I tell you something right now? I'm going to
Yeah.
stop you.
Okay.
You have a lovely voice.
Thank you so much.
You did not miss one note there.
Oh my God!
Not a single one. Jeremiah, I've worked. People pay us to do this.
Yes.
Did she miss one note there?
Nope.
Thank you so much.
Quick pinky up,
Pinky up.
and we're moving on. So let's start over.
Great. Okay, great. Okay, I was just warming up. All right, I'm ready.
3, and from the top.
I'm doing this tonight. You're probably gonna start a fight. I know this can't be right. Hey, baby, come on. I loved you endlessly when you weren't there for me. So now it's time to leave and make it alone.
I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game or two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye.
Don't really wanna make it tough. I just wanna tell you that I've had enough.
Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye.
Take it, JT.
Just hit me with the truth now. Girl, you're more than welcome to. So give me one good reason, baby, come on. I've love for you and me, and now I really come to see that life would be much better once you're gone. I know that I can't take no more. It ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby. Bye, 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 bye. Don't wanna be a fool for you. Just another player in your game for two. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, 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 bye.
Don't really want to make it tough. I just want to tell you that I've had enough.
Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye, bye, bye.
Giving up, I know for sure. I don't know who sings this part. Checking out, I'm signing off. I don't want to be the loser, and I've had enough.
Back to the verse. Oh, chorus.
And then it goes.
And then it goes. This is the breakdown of JT.
Okay, and you're killing it, Jer. I did not know you had these pipes on you.
What's up? So yeah, just maybe hit the chords on this one because it's like the breakdown of the whole. Yeah, that's perfect. All right. I don't wanna be a fool in this game for two, so I'm leaving you behind. Bye, bye, bye. I don't wanna make it up. I've had enough, baby. That's the JC part.
Bye bye.
I don't wanna make enough. I just wanna tell you that I've had enough.
And you may hate me, but it ain't no lie, baby. Bye bye bye.
Wanna have enough.
I just wanna tell you that I've had enough.
Might sound crazy, but it ain't no lie. Bye, bye, bye. Hey, take that My Little Pony pillow and give me a little bit more room on the C-shaped couch. Bye, bye. Twizzlers are better.
That's a lie. You guys,
Bye, bye, bye.
That was so good. Jer.
That was great.
Jeremiah.
Yeah.
I have never heard you sing like that.
Oh, really?
Like, I've heard you sing, I think, a little at the jam now and then, but not like that. You have a good voice.
Thank you.
Okay.
Well, I'm doing my impression of JT, so he's doing the heavy lifting on that one. But
Jer would always, whenever there'd be like a high note on the comedy jam that's impossible for the normal human being, and is certainly impossible for a comic coming in at a festival hungover or drunk. Jeremiah comes in and just hits it for that person. Is like a designated singer. You
try to lift up a little bit.
Yeah.
You tried to get in there so the note was hit.
Oh, yeah.
Get in there.
One of the my favorite duets that we did once was Easy Lover.
Oh, yes.
Because that's up there. That's way up there. Right? And it's a two-part harmony between the two Phils.
Yes.
Phil
Dunphy?
and
No, that's the lead actor in modern.
I was like, really?
Doctor?
Doctor and Dumphy.
And Dumphy.
Can you imagine that duet?
Phil, shit. This is bad.
right? I'm blanking
this.
and I feel
No,
Phils?
It's bad.
the
Collins?
Phils.
This guy's incredible.
He's amazing. I don't know why I'm
Let's pause this podcast.
just real quick.
Philip
I just
Bailey.
have to
We
get
got to
this.
get to the bottom.
Phil
Bailey.
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 Thank
Yeah,
you.
thanks so
Aaron's
much, Eric.
always there.
Yeah.
That's all he says.
Bailey. We got it.
Yeah, that one is like
High.
so Phil Collins seems like more of a normal register, a little bit starts to go into high, but then Phil Bailey gets
Hello.
way up there.
Goodbye.
Way up there.
And Jer can get up there.
She's the kind of girl you dream of.
Yes.
Dream of getting hold of. It's like way up there.
It's
Yeah.
hard. It's
And you're giving the...
Don't you forget it.
Yes.
That's hard.
And you're giving all the face, like singing face.
You have to. You have to get up
You
there.
really do. I know. Oh, well, this was so fun, you guys.
Always fun.
Hey,
Thank
always
you
a
so much.
blast.
Where can everyone find you and follow you?
At Avery Pearson Keys at the 88 Show. Reminder, May 11th, the 88 Show at Hollywood Improv for Netflix as a joke festival. Please come on out. And you can always catch Keys to the store at the Comedy Store. Justine will be on this month for sure. Jeremiah, we're going to throw some dates your way.
TBD.
TBD.
Jeremiah's going to be on the July one if he's in town, second Monday of the month.
Great. And Jer?
You can follow me on all social media at Jeremiah Stand Up. My tour dates are at jeremiahwatkins.com. I'll be in West Bend, Wisconsin, and Kansas City coming up, and you can catch me around LA for Netflix as a Joke. Every second Tuesday of the month is Stand Up on the Spot at the world famous Comedy Store, and you can follow my podcast Stand Up on the Spot. It comes out every other Monday at youtube.com/@standupots, and every Friday for Trailer Tales at youtube.com/@trailertalespod. Love you guys.
Yes.
He goes into a different space there. Like he
did.
becomes like this like alien. He's just
I
like,
know.
Here's the information. Come on down to dope.
Yeah.
Dude,
Incredible.
gotta bang it up.
We
man.
gotta
100%.
bang it out.
Yeah.
And you guys, I think I will have already done Comedy Works by the time this comes out. No. This Comedy Works. I'm at Comedy Works this Wednesday. Denver Comedy
Beauty.
Works downtown, one show
Oh my
only,
God.
8 p.m.
I'm gonna. My wife's. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, please send.
We have friends there. My wife,
Send
PR
them.
company, Proof PR. We'll send them all out.
Send them.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun, super fun.
Downtown's like one of the best theaters in the country.
It's the best. I love it. She was
Yeah.
the first person to ever headline me, Wendy. She's the best.
Hell yeah.
I have a strong memory of doing a show there with you. With Jamar.
Oh my God! Should we tell this
Another time.
another time?
The next time we do the show,
We'll tease. We gotta tease.
We got a teaser of a story that I have a strong connection with Justine on this
It's
story.
so funny, yeah, because I did that was the South Club, and then we did roast battle at the downtown one. That was fun. That was such a good. Oh, next time, you guys. We'll have them back soon. And then obviously, Shimmy Shimmy Ya once a month at the store. The next one is May 20th. We already have half the lineup booked. It's really good. So get tickets to that, comedystore.com. I love you guys. I'll see you next time on Glitter and Garbage. Good night.
Good night.